welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different from my usual content. I've gotten some requests to do some more cooking and baking videos, which I was surprised by, but I was like, you know what? That could be fun. So in this video, we are gonna try some new recipes. I have something for lunch, dinner, 2 things to bake, and then I have a drink that we're gonna make that I think is gonna be really fun. Let me preface this by saying these recipes are nothing groundbreaking. They're new to me, even if I've made variations of them before. I haven't made these exact recipes. This video is more for like hanging out, making food together than like me teaching you how to be a chef. You know what I mean? But yeah, this video is just for fun, okay? Not for educational purposes. But anyways, it's about 1 o'clock right now. It's time for lunch. I'm getting hungry. So let's start on recipe number 1. All right, first up, we are making a spinach caprese salad with herbed chickpeas, caramelized shallot, and balsamic vinaigrette. This is definitely the easiest one. I mean, they're all easy, but this one is just a salad. So it should be very quick and simple. I also decided to do HelloFresh meals for the 2 that I'm like cooking. I don't even know if you can call this cooking because again, it's a salad, but that was just the easiest option. You guys probably already know this because I have a big mouth and I was too excited to not tell you guys, but I'm moving soon. So I'm trying to not buy too many groceries right now, just so I can kind of have a fresh start when I get to the new apartment and restock things then. So I thought the easiest option would be to go through HelloFresh to get the lunch and dinner meals. This is not sponsored, by the way, but if you didn't know, HelloFresh sends you pre-portioned ingredients, so you don't have any food waste. You get exactly what you need. I just went through and I picked a couple of recipes from this week's menu. Options are kind of limited because I am vegetarian, but this was one of them, so let's make it. Okay, so the first step is to preheat the oven to 425 degrees. That's already done. Now we are going to drain and rinse the chickpeas. I always save the HelloFresh bags to use as a little trash can. Okay, the chickpeas are drained and rinsed, and then I pat them dry with a paper towel. I have been wanting to incorporate chickpeas more into my diet because I know they're supposed to be really good for you. I need to get a wood cutting board. Right now, I'm just gonna use this one. It is so hot in here right now. Next, it says to have, peel, and cut shallot into 1/2-inch thick wedges. I never know what knife to use. We're just gonna guess. I really don't know the difference. Wait, I cut it in half the wrong way. I'm dumb. I didn't cut it in half lengthwise. We're already messing up, but that's okay. Just gonna peel it and then trim off the ends. This is a vulnerable video for me, okay, you guys? I can cook, I probably just take longer than the average person. It is so hot. Okay, the chickpeas and the shallot go onto a baking sheet. I'll put these on here. You guys, I got sent some bakeware from Caraway recently. I'm not using it yet because I'm saving it for my new place, but I am so excited. Okay, I'm gonna toss these with a drizzle of oil, and then they even send you seasoning. So we're doing half of the Italian seasoning and salt and pepper. I have these cute little cowgirl boot salt and pepper shakers. These are from JCPenney, and then they have a matching, oh wait, it's in the dishwasher right now, but it's like a little guitar spoon rest. It's so cute. Okay, I think that should be good. I'm just gonna toss this with my hands. They are clean, I washed them before this, but I also am the only one eating this. I just realized you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, great. I don't know how people film cooking videos because I get so overwhelmed when I'm cooking, even the easiest things, and so I just can't multitask. Why did I think it would be a good idea to film this video then? I don't know. I'm putting you guys lower so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, much better. It's all tossed, and I think this goes in the oven now. 18 to 20 minutes, okay. Set a timer for 18 minutes. We're gonna wash and dry the produce really quick. Okay, we have all the spinach in a bowl, washed and dried, and then the tomatoes right here. We're gonna cut all these in half and then dice the mozzarella. You guys, how did I already make a dumb mistake? I'm literally making a salad. I did not see where it says you'll add more to the sheet after 11 minutes. The chickpeas did sit in the oven for 18 minutes. Didn't take it out and add more stuff, but that's okay. In my defense, it was in green text, and that usually is only for meat, so I can usually just ignore that, but I should not have today. That's okay. Now we are going to cut the ciabatta. We're basically just gonna make some croutons. Okay, you guys, the salad is done. It looks and smells so good. So let's do a taste test. Gotta get everything in the bite. So good. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. That's kind of high, but this is really good. And it was easy to make and it's healthy. I feel like I have to save the 10 for something that's like mind-blowing. I also feel like I have food in my teeth. So sorry if y'all see anything. Well, we are off to a great start. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, we are back and it's time to bake. Also, I've been trying out different cameras, and so if it looks different, that's why I was using a different one before. And I think I like this one better. Today we are making strawberry lemon blondies. These look so good. This is my type of dessert. Not like super rich, not too sweet. It tastes very fresh. So I already measured out a bunch of the ingredients since I learned that I'm not good at multitasking. Figured this would just make it go a lot faster. I am so excited to make these. I don't think I showed a picture, but these look delicious. I found these recipes on Pinterest. I will also link them below. First, we need a cup of diced strawberries, so I'm just gonna cut these up. Something that I wanted to talk about in this video is that we just hit 800,000 subscribers, and I wanted to say thank you guys so much. So these are celebratory blondies that we're making. I even have some candles that we're gonna put in them. This is just such an exciting milestone to hit right after graduating college. It just has me feeling so inspired. I am so happy that you guys like to watch my videos because I love to make them. YouTube will always be my favorite social media platform. Nothing can change that. It's where I feel like I'm able to build community. I feel like I can be my most vulnerable self on YouTube. And it means so much to me that you guys are here supporting me while I am figuring out my life, especially during this really transitional time. Something about this milestone just feels really special. Honestly, I think my growth on YouTube was just slow for a while. So maybe that's what it is. I feel like it's just exciting to hit a new milestone after feeling somewhat like discouraged when growth starts to like slow down. But even while growth is slow, I still love creating content. This is what I love to do. I tell you guys this all the time, but this is literally my dream job and I get to do it. How many people can actually say that, you know? I'm just so grateful. So like I said, even when growth is slow, it's not gonna stop me from feeling passionate about it. This is your sign to start a YouTube channel if you've been wanting to. I am the biggest advocate for that because it changed my life. My camera is dying, hold on. Okay, we're back. 2 out of 3 of my batteries are dead, so let's hope this one stays on. But we have our diced strawberries. Now we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I cannot line my baking pan because I don't have parchment paper, but that's okay. It's time to start mixing. We're going to cream together the butter and sugar until fluffy and then beat the egg. But yeah, like I was saying, starting this YouTube channel changed my life. I don't know what my life would look like if I hadn't done that at 16 years old. I look back on it and it honestly is so out of character for me because I was very shy. So I still am surprised by the fact that I did that, especially as a 16-year-old in high school. But deep down, I knew it would be a good decision. And we're adding in 3/4 cup of sugar. Now we are mixing the flour, baking powder, and salt. We're doing 1/2 teaspoon of each of these. Wait, is this is baking soda? All right, so I need to go get baking powder. Dang it, I think I realized it before I put it in. Okay, well, I'll be back. We are back with baking powder. Let's carry on. Okay, it was 1/2 teaspoon and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, I'm gonna whisk this together and we're gonna add it to the wet ingredients. The batter is looking really good. Now we're gonna fold in the diced strawberries. Okay, it is in the pan and it's ready to go in the oven. It says for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm just gonna set a timer for like 29 minutes. It says not to overbake them, so I'm being extra cautious. Now we're gonna make the glaze really quick. The blondies are out of the oven. They don't actually look like they're done, but I tested them with a knife and I think they are. Here's what they look like, and then I'm gonna put the glaze on them in a little bit. Here is the glaze. They do need to cool before I do that, and it's actually perfect timing because I have to go somewhere right now. But when I'm home, they will be cool. I can put the glaze on and we can celebrate hitting 800K. See you guys later. The blondies are done. Glaze is on and they look so good. I tried the glaze that was left over in the bowl and it is so delicious. I'm so excited. But before we dig in, we have to celebrate with the candles. So let's put these in here. Okay, they might fall over, so we're gonna do this quick. Yeah, these are gonna fall over. Oh my gosh, okay, this is not working, but it's the thought that counts. Let's light these. Uh-oh. No, come on. Okay, well, my lighter's out. Once again, the thought that counts. But here are the candles. So cute. Thank you guys again for 800,000 subscribers. That's insane to say out loud. Okay, well, let's take these out and then put these all on a plate. Please don't break. Oh no, it broke. Okay, actually, let's just leave these in here. We're just gonna try this one since it's very messed up. Let's get a bite of the glaze on it. Cheers. That's really good. This is the perfect summer dessert. It's so fresh. The texture is really nice. It's pretty dense. I feel like the corner is gonna be really good. It's like the tiniest bit crunchy. I think I'm gonna give these an 8 out of 10. So good. guys, for the next recipe, I thought it would be fun to throw a drink in the mix. I have recently been starting to like matcha more, and I am on matcha TikTok, and I really wanted to learn how to make it at home. So I'm very, very, very much a beginner. Let me just stress that. I've literally only made it once before, but we are gonna try this brown sugar matcha recipe that I saw on TikTok. This is the video that I saw, and then we are combining it with this one. This is the matcha recipe I originally used. I also thought it was only right to wear my matcha green shirt today. First up, we are going to soak the whisk in hot water. I already have my water heated up. I don't have a temperature controlled tea kettle, so I just waited a little bit until it cooled down because I think it was a little too hot to use. I don't know if it would like burn the matcha. I'm not really sure. So this will sit in here while I make it. I feel like some of you guys who are pro matcha makers are going to cringe at me making this. I'm trying my best, okay? That's what this video is about. So this creator uses 1 teaspoon of matcha. This is the matcha that I'm using. I just found one that someone recommended on TikTok. I think I'm gonna use just a little bit more than a teaspoon because the last time I made it, it was not that like vibrant green color. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm putting this in the little sifter and then just going to push it through. Okay, and then she does 2 tablespoons of hot water. And now we are going to whisk. I'm gonna do the 30-20-10 method. Again, that's just something I saw on TikTok to get it more creamy. So let's do that. Okay, the matcha is whisked. Now let's make the brown sugar syrup. I think I'm actually just gonna make it in this. We are using 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of water, and then a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm actually not gonna measure this. Just gonna put some in there. This smells amazing. We're gonna microwave this for 1 minute. Did not go well. Okay, that kind of got everywhere. I don't know if I did this right. I don't think I should have used hot water. Maybe this cup also is not microwave safe. I don't know, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna fill my cup with ice. And then it says to do a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then it says to do 3/4 of a cup of oat milk, but I only have whole milk, so we're just gonna use that. Okay, that kind of is a lot of milk though. Maybe I should stop there. I think the other recipe said to do only a ½ cup, so I think I'm gonna do that actually, because it's already gonna be pretty sweetened. And then we're gonna add in the brown sugar syrup, and then we are adding in the matcha. Maybe I should have used more milk. That is like not a lot at all. Okay, I added more ice so it looks full. Now let's mix it up. All right, time for a taste test. I'm not too confident. Oh, that's actually really good. Wait, I'm proud of myself. That is so much better than I thought. Oh my gosh, you guys need to try this. This is really good. I could totally see myself drinking this often, and it's really fun and almost like therapeutic to make a cute little drink for yourself. Feels like an act of self-care. I would probably rate this an 8 out of 10. Pretty successful. Okay guys, it's time for recipe number 4. Since you guys have seen the same thing a few times now, I thought it would be fun to switch it up a little bit for this one and make it more of like an aesthetic ASMR type of like bake with me. I did measure out all of the ingredients again, down to even really small measurements. I have milk in a shot glass. We are making almond cherry cookies today. These look so delicious and they're so cute. I love anything almond flavored. My grandma has made these almond cookies for Christmas every single year for like my entire life, and I am obsessed with them. They're my favorite cookies. And so if these taste anything like those, I know I'm gonna like them. So I'm really excited. Let's get started. Guys, it's a little bit later. I finished frosting almost all of the cookies. I actually have another pan that is waiting to be frosted. It's pretty quick to frost them, and the frosting also kind of like melts down the cookie, so you don't really have to like spread it around. You can just dollop some on, and they look so cute. It said to just like dip the cookies in here, and it worked for the first one, but then the second one broke and got some crumbs in there, so I've been avoiding that area and just using a spoon instead. Also, you guys, I did not look at how many cookies this recipe made, and it made 36. And granted, they are really little, middle. Also, I'm sitting on a bar stool in my kitchen right now because my legs started getting tired. But anyways, this recipe made 36 cookies. And so I decided to make some bigger ones that don't have cherries in the middle because all the little ones have half of a maraschino cherry in it. And I wanted to see if I liked it better without that. So I made some that are like twice the size, no cherries. So we're gonna try both. These are so promising. I have really high hopes, I'm not gonna lie, because they look so good. They smell so good. I wanted to eat the broken ones so bad, but I waited till I could try it with you guys. We're gonna take this middle one because I think this was the first one I did. Oops, so the frosting should be like set by now. Cheers. Oh my god, these taste like the cookies that my grandma makes. Oh my god, these are so good. Look at that, delicious. Okay, I really, really like it with the cherry. We're gonna give these a 9 out of 10 because of course my grandma's cookies are always gonna be better. But these are a very close second. And my grandma doesn't make them with cherries in them, so these are a little bit different, which I like. But now I'm gonna try the one without cherries and see how similar it is. This texture is so good. I think my grandma actually makes them with some sort of like almond paste or something in the middle. So maybe I'll try that next. Also, I burnt the bottom of these, but they don't even taste burnt actually. These are so good. I love almond flavored anything, so I knew I was gonna like these, but they are not super sweet. So if you're not someone that has like a huge sweet tooth but likes almonds, these are perfect for you. I have a huge mess to clean up, so I will talk to you guys later. Okay, you guys, it is time to make the last recipe. We are gonna be making vegan spice market chickpea and rice bowls. This is another HelloFresh recipe and it looks so good. I've been craving a rice bowl actually, so I'm really excited for this. Produce is already washed and the oven is preheating right now, so we are now going to drain and rinse the chickpeas and then pat them dry. Now we're gonna cut the carrots. I need to peel them, but I don't have anything to do that with, so we're just gonna wing it and like cut off the skin. I don't really know the best way to do this. I feel like I'm having like a Kendall Jenner cutting cucumbers moment. I have honestly really enjoyed making this video. Even though I'm not the most experienced at cooking or baking, I am just trying to like do it more often and just slowly practice it more and get better at it. As I've gotten older, I've also realized that I love making food for people. Right now, we are putting the chickpeas on the side of this baking sheet, and then I'm gonna toss it with half of this veggie concentrate that they send you, and then half of the shawarma spice. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And then I think we're gonna do oil, salt, and pepper too. But yeah, I just find it so fun to cook for people or bake for people. It just makes me so happy to see people enjoying food that I made for them. We're gonna do almost the same thing with the carrots. I especially want to bake more often. I was eating some of the almond cookies before this because I was so hungry and didn't want to wait until this was done. And they are just so good. I've had them in the fridge since I made them and they are like 10 times better cold. Even though I already really liked them when they were warm, they just taste so good cold. These are going in for 18 minutes. Now we're gonna cook the rice. We are combining the rice, half the chili powder, and then the remaining veggie stock concentrate, and then 1 1/4 cups water. So let's do that. We're gonna wait until that boils. We're going to chop the parsley. My family's coming in a few weeks for my graduation, and I think we're gonna do a night where everyone kind of makes something. Like a couple people do dinner, someone does dessert, someone does drinks, someone does appetizers, all that kind of stuff. And I think I'm the one doing dessert, and I think I'm gonna make those almond cookies. I'm gonna get everyone's opinion first. But I really want my grandma to try those, and I wanna see if she likes them. I don't really know the best way to chop parsley. I think you just kind of bunch it together. And I'm pretty sure you're supposed to hold a knife like this. I always hold it like this, but I think it's supposed to be like this. I'm not really sure. I need to actually look that up. I think this is probably good. Next, we are zesting the lemon and then cut it into quarters. Guys, it says mince jalapeno, but I'm scared of cutting jalapenos because the last time I did, my fingers were burning afterwards for like a day. I tried everything to make it feel better, but it just did not. So I kind of want to skip it. I don't know. I really don't want to deal with my fingers burning. Okay, it's cut. I'm gonna cut that part out because I realized, first of all, I had my fan on, so you could probably hear that, but also it looked really silly. I was trying to cut it while touching it as little as possible. What matters is it's done. Now we are going to roughly chop the pistachios. Okay, my camera was overheating and so I gave it a break for a minute. It is overheating again, so we'll make this quick. I basically just blistered the tomatoes. I made xoxo, I'm not sure how to say that, and aioli. Now we are ready to assemble the bowls. Braden's gonna come over and have some and we'll taste test it. It has been so hot cooking in here. I should have done this in like the winter or something. We are dividing up the rice, adding on the chickpeas and the carrots. Okay, my camera keeps overheating, so I haven't been able to talk to you guys as much. I'm just trying to get through so that it doesn't die on me. But the bowls are all done. They look really good. I'm very excited.
It's very good.
This is really good. I like the pistachios. The tomato, so good. What would you rate it?
It's gotta be like a 9.
I would say a 9.
Ooh, the lemon is good with it too.
I haven't put the lemon on there. And there's like a little...
Yeah, the lemon elevates it even more. Yep. That was straight up like...
This was so good. Like I said, 9 out of 10. HelloFresh kills it every time. I have never had a bad HelloFresh meal. I feel like you would think they would be worse since they're like shipped to you in a box, but they are so good, especially the pasta. I need some HelloFresh pasta soon.
That one ravioli dish that they have.
But yeah, this was a success. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.